Gina and Matty.
I love this sort of stuff, Gina. I don't know if you've seen this rolling around, but celebrity hotel requests. Because there's some divas out there.
Yeah.
So there's been this list compiled anonymously by hospitality staff who have worked or worked in five-star hotels around the world.
So this is real.
And they're dishing the dirt, they're spilling the tea.
Dish it.
All right. We spoke about Prince a little bit earlier today. His album Purple Rain is in the top 3 albums of all time, according to Apple Music. Prince, there are so many incredible stories about Prince. He's just a weird cat. Like, he's a weird cat, and there's every person that has ever encountered Prince has the most incredible story. There's a great one that Jimmy Fallon tells about how Prince challenged him to a game of table tennis. Now, it's a long story. I'm not going to retell it because I'll do it no justice, but if you want to find it, jump on YouTube, search Jimmy Fallon Prince table tennis. It is one of the best stories I've ever heard.
Has he got the high heels on?
He always wears a Cuban heel.
Yeah,
he's not silly. But so apparently Prince, when he'd stayed in this hotel, wanted all spiders removed from the terrace, which is fine. I get that. Who would want spiders?
That's right.
It'd be weirder if Prince wanted spiders in the terrace. Guys, I need tarantulas everywhere. And apparently also he wanted all photos of horses removed from everywhere in the suite. So if there's photos of horses anywhere in the suite, he wanted them removed.
So you must have a fear of horses.
A fear of horses.
And spiders.
Or it's like a security check. It's like to make sure they've done their job. I guess so they can check if there's because it's such an obscure request that if they then goes in and sees that there's a photo of a horse, it means they actually haven't swept for security. They haven't done their
Have you ever stayed in a hotel room with a photo of a horse?
I was just about. Is this common?
Yeah, I've stayed in a lot of hotel rooms touring, and I can't ever remember there being a photo of a horse.
You wait. Next time you check into a motel or hotel, there'll be a photo of a horse, and you'll be like, "Oh my gosh, I wonder if they've been in every room." No, I don't know. Well, George and Amal Clooney, so the fantastic power couple that they are, their requests, not divas at all. Nobody on staff is allowed to treat them as a VIP and not allowed to give them upgrades.
Oh,
so that's the request that comes from the Clooneys.
Oh, I love them even more.
Just call me G. Yo, G! Like, just once it's super calm. Yeah, I know. How good's that?
I love that.
Because it must be when you're
That's
that famous
nice.
and that well known, a bit annoying that everyone sort of drops to their knees as you walk past.
Oh, here you go. Oh,
Is it
Mr.
Matty?
Clooney? Yeah. It's horrible. I hate it. Just treat me like I'm an everyday person. Guys, like, I'm the common man. What about this one? This is weird, right? This John Travolta. Someone has revealed that John Travolta, and I've read this a couple of times actually, requests all windows to be blacked out and to have a VCR in the room. There's some weird stuff going on in there.
That's weird.
There's some weird stuff going on in there. Block out the windows and it wants a VCR.
That's totally dodgy.
Mm-hmm.
Who still has these? Like,
Well, exactly.
See?
where would you get
What's
one?
he watching?
Yeah.
What's he
Yeah.
watching?
See?
Anyway, I'll leave that up to your imagination at home. One person said they had to remove adult movies from John Mayer's bill when he disputed them. It's like, you can't, that's not a mistake.
John Mayer.
Yeah,
He's a dirty dog
Yeah,
anyway.
isn't he?
You
Yeah.
can afford it anyway, right?
We can afford it, but
sure.
they're probably like, you watched Your Body is a Wonderland, the adult movie, and he's like, no, I didn't remove it, don't tell anyone. This one, J-Lo.
Hey, back up. Is that
That's
an
one of
adult
his songs.
movie?
No, it's one of his
I
songs.
know it's one of his songs,
No.
but is it an adult movie?
I'm sure there would be. I'm sure there's a movie.
I thought you were going to say, yeah, I watched it last weekend.
yeah, it's a good one.
Downloaded it for the fast game.
You should see the ending. Everyone's really happy. J-Lo, she's a nightmare. She requested a bathtub of Evian water.
Oh, come on.
The bath to be filled with Evian
Hot
water.
or cold?
Well, I'd imagine it'd be room temperature. Room temperature, everyone. But the person said I just gave tap water instead. Props to you. Jennifer Anderson, she requests every time she checks into a hotel, according to sources, Don Julio 1942, good tequila, set up with fresh lime and lemon.
I love that about
She
her.
can afford to bring that herself.
Yeah, but she can also ask for it and they'll do it.
Then
You
you
know?
have to carry it in.
Oh, and that's a lot
And
of
they
trouble.
clink.
Now, this one, Chance the Rapper asked for a stocked freezer of toaster strudel. I don't know what toaster strudel is, but it sounds delicious and I'm all for it. And this one, I can't confirm this is true or not, but someone has said that an Australian country music star requests a dozen bottles of chilled buttery Chardonnay. Any ideas who that might be?
I mean,
That's not too far from the truth.
The Gina and Matty Podcast.
For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.